Hey, my loves. Let's see if it's going to give what it needs to give. Hope you guys are doing well. Feeling blessed, feeling loved. As promised, I wanted to come and do a collective reading today for exactly what you need to hear in this moment. I think that this will be a fairly quick reading. Well, I ain't going to say quick, but quicker than normal maybe. But today we're only going to do tarot and intuitive messages here. So I want to go ahead and jump into this. Of course, if you would like to book your own personal reading, those are available at this time, and you could either DM me directly or you can click the link in my bio to book. Otherwise, let's hop into it. Cleanse, clear, delete, release all stagnant energies. We call in the highest vibrational, most powerful and warm energies, the honest energies. Grateful to my ancestors, my spirit guides, angels, all of the beautiful powers that be, to God, to spirit, for showing me love, giving me guidance and direction and clarity, intuitive grace. I'm popping in at this time for the collective to see what messages need to come through. At this time, very clear and concise messages and an even clearer and concise understanding. We want to hear what is needed for our highest and greatest good at this moment in time, whatever time this video is being viewed by the collective. Any person that is coming into the mix to mess up, block anything with any sort of ill intent, may that energy be immediately returned to you, shoved back down your throat 3,000-fold. You have no power over here, and I am safe, and every person that is tuning into this reading is safe to receive the messages that are for them. Ashe. All right, y'all, so let's get into it. What messages need to come through for the collective at this time, spirit? Let's shuffle this one more time. All right. We have the Knight of Swords here. Seems that there's some truths that are rushing in at this time. Messages that are coming in. Information that is coming in. Yeah, with the Moon card here, there's some sort of, it looks like there's something that is being revealed at this time for you. Definitely with this Swords energy here. Like I said, it gives me the energy of some sort of message, some sort of, not necessarily ideas, but information. And again, this could be something that has been hidden. This could be something that is being exposed at this time with the Moon card here. Some sort of energy that is coming out. What else do we have? What is coming in at this time? What needs to be heard at this time? As I've been telling you as well, I'm getting another message that says, pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to what you see in your dreams at this time. Some of you are going to have some message that is going to bring a sense of fulfillment with the Nine of Cups here and the Four of Wands. Some of you guys, this could be an actual love message, that is coming in. This could be your person, twin flame energy that is coming forth to you at this time. But whatever it is definitely some sort of truth or it is information that is coming in because of some truth that you have spoken yourself. Remember, in the last readings, we've been talking about, for a lot of you guys, and even myself, there's been a big need to speak your truth, to tell your truth. And whatever, I also said as well in that last reading that your truth is going to kind of unveil some lies or some things that were going on in the background. It's going to begin to start to expose that. So for some of you guys, if you have found yourself in this position of, you being this Knight of Swords and you're being the one that's delivering, these quick messages in by, telling your truth, you're definitely uncovering some things at this time. You are uncovering some information. I'm not going to take all of those. What else? Yeah, and it's like it's emphasis on swift movement. Like whatever it is that you're saying when you're speaking your truth, it's quickly unraveling certain secrets. For some of you guys as well, and this is a very specific message, this definitely may not resonate with everybody, but whatever it is that you've been doing as far as like if you've been more active about speaking protection over yourself, because if there was some sort of, black magic or dark energy that was being thrown your way, or if you had a sense of like negative energies that you felt like were just trying to, latch on to you, whatever it is that you have, been speaking as far as your protection, Spirit wants you to know that it is working. It's working. It is doing what it needs to do for you, and it's making a quick difference. Okay. Again, that message is not for everybody, but for those of you who have been dealing with those types of attacks, right? Especially if there was something that was going on, like psychological attacks, whether these people again were lying about things, they were trying to keep you in this confused Nine of Swords energy, or if they were just literally, trying to do spell work on you and, speak against you or stop some things that you have coming in. Just know that whatever it is that you've been saying, even if you've simply been saying return to sender, Spirit is wanting you to know that that is really, really making a big difference at this time in the lives of the people that are working against you. Let me say it that way. Of course, you are divinely protected. So absolutely, even if you don't speak, right, you're still going to be safe. If you are, in line with where you're supposed to be in life and doing what it is you're supposed to be doing, you have this automatic sense of protection when it comes down to the divine energies, because nobody's going to harm or come against any person who is a truth speaker or a person that is a just person, right? Justice and truth are tied together always. And of course, not in the illusion of a world that we live in, right? It's almost the opposite. But the one thing about it is that, no matter if we're talking about a small situation that calls for you to speak your truth, or we're talking about the overall energy of honesty and truth as it, compares to all of the other opposing energies in the world, at the end of the day, truth is always going to prevail. Okay? So at this point right now, that's definitely what's happening for you. And that is, again, whether you're on the receiving end of this truth and you're seeing how, okay, me standing in my truth has caused, this to happen, and it's working in my favor, again, because we have the Nine of Cups and the Four of Wands that's here in the middle of the reading, in the middle of the board. So again, even though there are a lot of secrecies and, other things that are here, there's also, this sense of justice, a lot of swords on the board, which is, if the justice card comes out, you will see that that character as well is holding a sword and scales of balance within, her hand. So look, with the Page of Swords here, I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of truths that are coming out at this time. And as well, if this is pertaining to, the last reading when we talked about you speaking your truth, this is you being in control of the narrative now, right? As we talked about before, there was a season of, very strategic silence and just, going within and getting yourself together, healing. But now where it is, that you are in your journey, you're being asked to speak your truth, to speak up, to tell your story, right? With the high priestess here, yes, some of you guys are having this intuitive hunch to, understand and see that, certain things are shifting. And some of you guys as well, your intuitiveness is very much on point, right? You could even be watching this reading at this time and, you're getting certain imagery or certain faces within your mind to know, okay, I need to talk about this situation, or I need to, deal with this certain truth. Or when it comes down to, like I told you guys, if there was somebody that was here that was doing black magic, even if there's nothing say in particular, because again, there was a very specific message. So I felt like that group of people, whoever that is for, who this is, right? You know who these people are that were doing these things against you. And, for whatever reason, you may have felt as though you weren't confident enough to, be solid in that, to say like, okay, or I'll say it like this, you were giving these people the benefit of the doubt, right? To say that, even though your intuition was showing you this, spirit was showing you what was going on and who was behind it. But you didn't necessarily want to believe that because the truth may have been, something that was kind of painful or ugly or involving some people that you were very close to. I told you guys last time as well that, when it came down to certain things, some of you guys were married to these people that were working against you at one point in time. So you did not want to necessarily believe or trust that, when this intuitive information came into you, that was your truth. But now you're in this position to where you're learning how to trust your intuition and to know. And whatever is being shown to you at this time, it is what it is. And a lot of you guys, like I said, you're knowing that and you're leaning into that and you're speaking, in a part of what they say, a part of one of the biggest parts of like, shifting into that new energy is kind of like the first step is like the acceptance part of it, to say like, okay, I'm realizing that this is what it is. And then there's like that second step of being vocal about it and, admitting that out loud, not necessarily by way of confession, but just literally stating the facts that this is what that was, or this is what this is. So again, and you guys stepping into that phase, that step 2 of this process of, being verbal about certain things. Look, you're bringing about a lot of changes. And you're bringing death to a lot of situations. Immediate change and death to certain situations. Some of you guys, again, like I told you, it's a hard truth to hear, but everything that you've been doing and speaking your truth and moving forward, you have literally, how do I want to word this? You have started the process of death for some people, right? They had already initiated things just by what they were doing, and calling this death upon themselves. But it's almost like the angel of death now is on the move, is on the literal move, and has been released to, look, take out some of these people with the 2 of swords here. It's time for that sword to come down. The sword of justice. What else needs to come through for the collective? I have the King of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords here. Give me clarity on those cards. With the 6 of Cups. Something dealing with the past. With this Pentacles energy. Yep, the Knight of Pentacles. Because I was just about to say the Pentacles energy is that that energy that talks about something happening over a length of time, right? And then the Knight of Pentacles came out just as I was about to say that, which is our slow moving knight. So some of you guys, again, like I said, when things were going on, you may have been in this energy to where you could not really realize or see what was going on around you, or how much warfare was actually going on around you. But as you became, or as you started to come out of this energy, when you went into your time of healing, and you had to kind of, begin, I hear that some of you guys were revisiting memories and thoughts from your past. And then it was kind of like the intuitiveness and what you remember. And it's like, hold on, like somebody might have said something, or it may have been like some weird behavior going on that at the time when you were, again, in the midst of it, you couldn't see or realize what was happening. But it's like now that you're in this position to kind of look back and be like, you can sense that there was some sort of, foul play that was going on. And then as well, whatever it was, again, like I said, because nobody can come against, somebody who is, again, truly this King of Swords, being in their honest energy. Nobody can come against this person and not have to see some sort of repercussion for that. And as well, nobody will come against you and you not see some good karma and reward for standing your ground, or, moving away from these people when they were attacking you, or whatever it was that was going on for you. So now, whatever seeds that these people have sown, even though they may have had bad intentions behind what they were doing, the way that this is about to work in your favor, right, is going to have you, going from this Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles energy. And even though, like we talked about, this recompense is going to be something that'll literally change your life overnight, understand that, again, this is something that has been in the works for a long time, because these people have been working against you for a long time. These energies have been working against you for a long time. So it's kind of like, we've gone through that season of, things being in the ground, that dark dirt season, that rainy season. And now the time has come for these things to bear harvest and bear fruit. These situations, right? Look, with the Queen of Pentacles here. And now we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles that are on the board. Divine partnership always, hey sweet love, is a part of, the reward that is coming in for you guys. But as well, this again is just, with the Strength card here, I was just about to say, it's just reflective of the fact that, you guys get to spend, or, bear this fruit together and experience this good life together, because you both have overcome so much. You both have been in your strength. You've stood, firm in your energy. Or this could just be you, right? This could as well be a representation of your balance, your inner balance of masculine and feminine energy. But either way it goes, whichever person or whichever body that you're standing in, you're still fruitful. You still sit in this chair, this throne. You still sit on this throne. And it's, again, you get this throne. Look, with the Queen of Wands, another throne. You get this throne, right? Because of all of the things that you have overcome. You also, as well, I hear you get this platform to speak your truth. Because so many other people were speaking and working against you. And whoever this was, right? Because we talked about that hometown energy last time, right? And some of you guys may have, you have this hometown that has this small town energy. And what I mean when I say that is like, okay, everybody's business is everybody's business type energy, right? So again, whatever, if you're still in your hometown or when you used to be in your hometown, whatever the situation is for you, it was like these people, from your past and in your hometown energy, they were working overtime to, make you look like something that you were not. And maybe at the time, when you were still honest and standing in your truth, maybe these people had convinced enough people to believe them and to go along with what it was that they were saying about you. So in some instances, you maybe felt as though, your voice was not heard. You did not feel like you were able to stand in this King of Swords energy. Because again, so many people were in this energy of working against you. And what they wanted for you or from you was for you to alter your truth about yourself. Alter what it is that you believed in. What it is that you stood up for. And to be in the same energy as them. But you didn't do that. You did not do that. And understand as well that anybody who made the choice to believe these people, right? Because we have two swords here. You have, a choice to believe this truth or that truth. All of these people that believed what, these other people were saying about you that was not, true at all. They have to also stand there and look crazy and look stupid as they watch your actual truth prevail. And Spirit is saying too, again, your ancestors, they want you to know that they take everything personal when it comes down to you. So even if a person did, choose to believe the opposite of what it was that you had said about yourself or what it was that they already knew about you, Spirit says that they have, justice coming for them as well. Nobody's getting away. Nobody. Because whatever it was that you represented here with this strength card, right? Whatever it is, that you're being crowned with this King of Swords energy over. Your truth and whatever it is that you stand and believe in, right? This is something that is going to be, monumental within the world. You're going to have your own individual footprint in this, in this world by way of, what it is you represent and you speaking your truth. So it's more than a notion, for somebody to just come against that. There's nothing to be taken lightly. Because it's like whatever, it is that you represent and you speak about, it leads people to God. It leads people down the right path. And it also brings, people into this energy to where it is they are ready to, take a leap of faith on doing for themselves, doing something different for themselves, right? Because again, I told you guys, if you come here, you are a starseed, right? So that means that you also, whoever it is that you're meant to lead as you're going through your journey and you're learning your hard lessons, and when you come out on the other side of things, when your wheel of fortune has turned, you now have to, be responsible for certain people. And don't get me wrong when I say responsible, like, of course, everybody has their own free will. They're going to do what they want to do. But it does not stop the fact that you have to help these people, that you still have to speak your truth and let it be known, because that is a blueprint for some of these people. And a lot of people are going to begin to take leaps of faith within their own communities and their own situations. Because they too are now in this position of understanding that whatever it is they're surrounded by, or whoever they're surrounded by, is not doing right by them. But again, this is still a group of people or a person that is close enough to them to influence them that they can't do no better, right? Just like at one point in time, you felt the same way. But what did you do? You had to find your strength, your inner strength here, to get up and walk away and to continue to stand in your truth and stand in what you knew was best for you, because your intuition told you this. And you had to stick beside that. So now in your, victory, you are now an example for others. And these people as well are going to begin to tap into that inner, power within them to take whatever risks and leaps of faith they need to take in order to be in a better position. Because that's all this is about, right? Anybody who is approaching you or this situation with the mindset of, well, you right, I'm wrong, and I want to get the last word, or I want to make you look bad. Like, no, you have automatically, look, as I'm saying it, 5 of Swords, you have automatically lost this battle. You have automatically lost this battle. And not because this person is going to sit here and fight back with you, but because you have initiated war on literally all of the heavens. Because if these people have not understood by now, or got over whatever this little weird narcissistic God complex that they have, to understand that you cannot defeat a child of God. It's impossible. And it's like the more that they work and they do, they are literally defeating themselves. But obviously, if the cards and this message is still coming out, it's letting me know that these people are not stopping. They ain't got hit hard enough yet. And that's why, I say to you that again, all of these tower moments, this death card, these people are literally in the process of dying. Bodies are shutting down, organs failing. But all because they had this envy against you, all because they worked against you. All and only because they worked against you. So definitely the message is still very, very clear, and speak your truth. You are a healed individual. You have done your work. Job well done is what I hear. You have overcome the hardest, situations in your life, some of the hardest lessons. And you found your complete balance. So do not allow any of these people in their energy to come in and disturb this temperance that you have worked very hard for yourself. And understand as well, Spirit said that the more that you continue to speak your truth, the more balance you're going to bring to yourself and to this situation. So if there is anybody at this time that is attempting to get your attention in any sort of way, if they are trying to, pick a fight or, irritate you in any type of energetic way, do not allow them to do that, because all they're trying to do is throw their burdens on you. Understand that this person is irritated every single day that they wake up. They ain't got no peace. They have no happiness. They have no sense of fulfillment. They have no protection, no covering that is over their lives anymore. So not only are they tormented by, all of these demons that they've invited into their life with this moon energy here, right? Playing with that spell work. Working against you, wishing, bad things to happen to you. Now that they've invited and opened the front door and they sitting neck and neck, knee by knee with these demons. They're also subject to all of the other craziness that is just in the atmosphere in this age of Aquarius, in the matrix that we're living in. They're getting drugged every single day. Some of them are on drugs and getting drugged by the drugs. They don't got no peace. So all they want to do is come over there and disturb your peace. Don't let them people do that, baby. Act like you don't see them, even if you do see them, even if you do feel their energy. Again, y'all need to start using return to sender. Start saying return to sender. And understand that this is not your burden to carry. This is not, your energy to even be dealing with or wrestling with. They're irritated. You don't got to be. You don't have a reason to be. Look, you're stable. And this I hear in every way, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically. You guys are financially stable. You're in stable relationships. You're in stable, career and situations. Everything about your life, again, has fallen into this temperance energy of balance. You're in your strength. You're stronger than you've ever been. And them people just irritated, baby. Those energies, they're so irritated. Look, they're irritated by your light. And I wrote a poem one time. And I'm like, y'all ever notice how all of the people, that are most affected by sunlight and irritated by sunlight are normally the people that are doing just bad shit. Even if you think about it, like vampires and shit like that. Like, they can't come into the sun, but they sucking people's blood. It's just, these people are literally irritated by your light and who it is that you are. And some of you guys, again, have never done anything to these people to, make them feel this way, or to even, cause for the type of war and, negativity that they were sending your way. Like, there was no explanation, no reasoning behind that, other than these people had their own insecurities and triggers within them. But instead of, again, them taking that energy and learning from that trigger and going within and understanding that that was their problem, they tried to make it your problem. They tried to start a war against you. They tried to bring the issues to your life. And what happened? Death got shut down very quickly. Got shut down very quickly, honey. 5 of Cups tried to pop out. I'm telling you, some of these people are so miserable right now, just in mourning. And it's because you have literally moved away from them, moved away from that situation. You decided a long time ago, but it's like these people had this just illusion in their mind that whatever it is that they could do, they could outpower God and still get to you and affect you and stop you or shut you down or, get in your head and make you feel like you didn't have no other option aside from whatever, bullshit they was offering you. And that was just not the case. Because like I told y'all, with this 6 of Swords, a lot of y'all, the only thing you did was you just surrendered to the universe. Some of y'all did not have the strength to get up and walk away from these situations, but some of you guys just surrendered to the universe, and the universe led you away. You wasn't driving this boat. The universe was. God was. Spirit was. And led you right away from those dangerous ass situations that you were in. They led you away from this heartbreak. Because whatever these people were offering you, this was all that was going to be the outcome of it. But now here it is, they're left with that because that's what they tried to offer you. And like I said, these are people that, because of whatever lies and illusions that they've told themselves, they keep forgetting that you are this high priestess energy. God been with you. You've been, connected and locked in, and you knew always what it was that you were supposed to do, even when you doubted yourself. And this was something that this group of people or whatever this situation is, they hated that about you. Some of these people even wanted this gift. They wanted the gifts that you had. And wanted it so bad, and understood that they could never have it because it was not for them, number one. But anybody who has this type of energy within their heart, you can never hold such gifts because you don't have the true, hearts of people at interest. God don't make no mistakes when he gives us the gifts that we have. And understand that certain senses of responsibility, even certain visions, and being able to be a person that is a seer, a visionary, you don't get that unless you have a humanitarian heart, unless you have an empathic heart. Because nobody can be a leader, a true light, unless they are taking in, the true needs of others in mind when they make their decisions. So a selfish motherfucker could never, will never. And everything that they're taking personal, attacking you for, it's like, okay, baby, I'm not the motherfucker that handed out the gifts. Like, what are you mad at me for? You get what I'm saying? You mad at me for being abundant and having, like, I was born with this. And sacrificed a lot to develop these gifts, to grow this, to really, really embrace and to settle into this. So absolutely, the harvest is supposed to be plentiful. What are you mad about? And especially as much as motherfuckers was work, I'm telling y'all, like, these people expedited all of these good things that are coming in for you. You had already, made sure, with what it was that you were doing, that you had secured this bag already, because you just, again, you chose to stand in your truth. You chose to stay in the light. But also as well, all of these things that were being done with this Seven of Swords energy and that sneaky energy, God gonna make sure you get your reward for that. Victorious again. Collecting swords with this Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords here. 2 cards of victory. And 2 cards that let you know again that these people had declared war on you. Working against you. But nah, baby. No more of that. Stand in your truth. New beginnings are coming in for you. New rewards are coming in. Is there anything else that wants to come through at this time? Got the King of Wands. The King and the Queen of Wands are here now. King and King of, was it Swords? No, that was Pentacles we have. And then now the King and Queen of Wands. For some of you guys, I really do get the emphasis that there is, new truths that are coming in to you. New revelations. And I also get that whatever this truth is tied to, it's almost like it's a gift in disguise, right? It's a gift in disguise is what I hear. There's this Ace of Pentacles here. 2 of Cups, you have some partnerships. Is this 2 of Cups pertaining to love, or is this the truths? Because I'm hearing 2 different messages, but I want to see which one I should. Why is this 2 of Cups here? Yeah, it's love. It's about love. So again, y'all, like with these divine partnerships that keep popping out, like I'm telling y'all, a lot of what's coming in for you, some of you guys speaking your truth is bringing new love in for you as well. It's ushering in new love. I told you guys that some of you have a soulmate, that has been watching you in the distance. They may not have made themselves known yet, right? But they've been seeing these things that you have been going through and overcoming. And it's like whatever it is that you're, standing in your truth about, you're speaking up for yourself about, it in some sort of way, it is bringing this person closer to you, right? Because you're being watched by a lot of different people. But the thing about it is, no matter why the people are watching, no matter what, position they're watching you from, they're watching you stand in your truth. They are watching you stand in your truth. And with this Ten of Pentacles energy here, like again, if this is somebody who, is a love partner, this could be a person as well who has a similar story to you. Or it was, the same type of, like I said, even if the story, like the details aren't the same, the storyline of you standing in your truth, you having to walk away from certain things, you having to go through things by yourself, learn these hard lessons. And then now it's like you're getting ready to be in this harvest season. You guys are sharing this together with the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles are here. So, whatever it is that you have individually, you're now going to be able to come together and share those things with each other, and even increase more, because you both are, again, the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So that means that you're always continuously fruitful. You don't become the king and the queen of a pentacle or over money or finances unless, you know how to make this, you know how to continue to grow this, you have the green thumb, but for abundance, right? So there is a lot of, with the Judgment card just tried to flip over there, there is definitely a lot of abundance that is coming in by way of reward karmically. But as well, whatever it is that you guys are, growing in individually, or whatever is tied to your purpose, whatever it is you're doing concerning your purpose, you're going to be very fruitful in that as well. So definitely this message today was about, choosing to speak your truth, stand in your truth. Still choose to speak your truth. Anything else? You are protected as you speak your truth. Why is this 8 of Pentacles here? Hold on. Why is the 8 of Pentacles here? Cards are jumping. Wheel of Fortune, Page of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you guys have, you're just really... And again, that thing of like all of these chords of like chords. All of these cards of like things being in perfect order. 8, 9, and 10 of Pentacles. So I'm telling you guys, even with the King and the Queen here, these are things that you have worked diligently for. And the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. And again, big emphasis on speaking your truth. With this Ace of Swords here, you are in control of the narrative now. And even with this Page of Wands, again, that fiery energy, standing in a light that is like a fearless way, right? To say what it is that you need to say. Because almost like with this staff energy, like again, you are leading the way for a lot of people. You are leading a lot of people out of darkness with your truth. Some people who have literally been lied to for a long time. All right, let's get one more card, and I'm going to go ahead and close out the reading here. One more card for the collective. Star energy. Air sign, Aquarius energy. Again, speak your truth. A lot of people, again, are going to be following your light. They're going to be listening to what it is that you have to say. And with a genuine, need to learn from you, to understand from you. So speak your truth, honey. You are protected in that. world card here, you are protected as you speak your truth, okay? So yeah, just a very, very quick message. I hope this helped you guys. Again, if you want your personal reading, you can DM me directly or click the link in my bio. And I'm proud of y'all for standing in your truth. Y'all be proud of me because I've been standing in my truth as well. Unapologetically, too, about it. And don't doubt what your intuition and what spirit and God is showing you at this time. Okay? Close out this energy. Again, you are safe to receive those messages, to apply them to your life wherever you need them to be. And I will see you guys on next time. I love you guys so much. Peace out.